Alright, so here's your Etsy printify tutorial for 2025. I've been getting a lot of requests to shoot a updated video, but honestly, not much has changed. But if you're new here, you don't know what print on demand is, this is going to allow you to sell t-shirts, tumblers, mugs, candles. There's thousands of products on here without ever having to touch the product or ship the product itself. So let's get straight into it. Once you make a printify account, you just click on this drop down right here. You'll click add new store, and this will take you to this page right here. So you do have a few different options. For this example, we will connect to Etsy. So you should already have an Etsy account. You click connect to Etsy. You should already be logged in. If you're already logged in, it'll take you to this window right here, and all you have to do is click grant access. And I'll show you why this is important in just a few steps. So as you can see, now connected, now we can publish products. All right, so now we go over here, we see catalog. There's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of products that you could actually sell. So you have stickers, you have ornaments, you have supplements, you have embroidery, you have t-shirts. I'll show you how to find like a winning design in just a second. But here we are. I just went ahead and clicked on an embroidery product because embroidery is really in right now. As you can see, with the premium plan, you get it for as low as $11.22. You can use my code HUSTLENINJAS for that if you would like. Here you have different suppliers to choose from. So you have Demonity, you have Printful, you have Fulfill Engine right here. So with Printful, it's a little pricey, about $27. With this one right here, about $14 plus shipping right here. So not too bad. You can see the average production time and so forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this one right here, start designing. And here with embroidery, it can only get like a small print area, which is just kind of small in the middle center. With this supplier, different suppliers will have different print areas. So if we click on this one, let's see how much of a size we get. As you can see with embroidery on this one, you get about 3,000 by 1,800 pixels at 300 dpi. So I'm gonna go ahead and click back. I'll show you some other products. As you can see, if I go to a t-shirt, you get a larger print size. So here you can have Printify automatically choose Printify choice. They will automatically pick the supplier for you when it comes to printing that they see best fit, that caters to that location, best shipping times, and so forth. I typically like to choose my own supplier. So here I'll click on Monster Digital, and now we have 4,500 by 5,100 pixels at 300 dpi. So 300 dpi is for print, 72 dpi is what you're seeing right now on the web. So 5,100, and of course, just in case you're, don't really understand pixels to inches just yet, we can come on over here. Oh, I'm sorry. This one right here needs to be 5,100. So it's about 17 inches tall by 15 inches wide. So you're talking about 15-inch wide print by 17 inches down. Now what you do here is you just upload your design, or you can create a design on here. They do have a few little tools like AI design, line art, and so forth. So you could create a design on here if you would like, but most of you guys probably already know how to create a design or have an idea of how to upload your own design, logo, whatever it may be. So for example, I just went ahead and uploaded a design right here. To really get an idea of what the size print is, I just went ahead and clicked on that little crop tool right there, and I can kind of fit my design right here just like this. And now click the check button, and you can see this is going to be 8.4 inches wide by a 9-inch height in print. All right, so you can click these little center buttons, and these typically help out as well. And you click save product. Also, there's the back side, sleeve side, like the inner neck label as well. If you want like extreme custom personalization, you don't really need that when it comes to an Etsy product. You don't need to do too much branding. So you click on the mockups that you would like here. I would still suggest getting your own mockups, using some different mockups that help you stand out a little more. So you click save select, but right now I just want to show you how to get the product on over to Etsy. So here I'm just going to say get silly shirt. Of course, you want it to be more search engine optimized, but I just want to show you the full integration first. So you can go ahead and upload your additional mockups that you may already have the file for right here as well. But, once again, I just want to show you the full integration and getting your product on over to Etsy. You already connected the store, and now you're going to look at the title, look at the description. You can change this at a future time, so don't worry about it too much. You can enable personalization on it if the product needs to be changed every time, like text, name, number, and so forth. Then you can scroll on down here. You can go ahead and change your price if you want to as well. Here is where you will see the true production cost price right here. So this will be $9.86 for that size small, for whatever color we had used, plus $4.75 in shipping. So you add those two numbers, and it would be roughly $14.61. And here I'm going to use this free Everbee Etsy fee calculator. So they already calculate all the transaction fees and whatnot for you, so you have an idea of what would be profitable. So $9.36. Now let's say you charge them $22 for the actual product right here, you would make roughly $5.35 profit each. And if you're charging shipping on top of it, you make around $8.97 profit each. each. Remember, you guys, there's more products than just t-shirts. There's lots and lots of other products. But now you scroll on down here and then you just click publish. And now as you can see, it says publishing. Sometimes it takes a few seconds. Sometimes it could take a few minutes. But now we can head on over to our Etsy dashboard and you just click on listings right here. Now I'm back on Printify right here. It just says uploading images. So it's still uploading. In the meantime, while that's uploading, you can go ahead and click on settings right here and then click on partners you work with, and you want to add a production partner. This is part of the policy that you have to say that you're working with someone if someone else is printing your products for you. You just click add a production partner right here, and then you can type in the one that you're directly working with, or you can just type in Printify. For this example, like we would type in Digital Monster because that's the printing company we use. You can just Google search their location on Google and it'll pop up, and then you can pretty much go down all of these answers right here. For example, I don't have the technical ability or equipment to make it entirely myself, so you could click this one right here. You can say I design everything myself. It says what's your role in the design process. You can say you design everything yourself. Right here it says they make a component of my product and I do the rest. They create a finished product that I didn't alter or customize. They create a finished product, then I add branding and packaging. So some people would say you would click they do everything for me. Sometimes I feel like they create a finished product because you're adding the branding to the actual design. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know exactly which one you should for sure use. Just choose the one that you feel like best fit what you're using them for. All right, back to our listings. As you can see, we are live now, and this right here is actually active. So if you polish up your SEO and price it really nicely, make some good mock-ups for it, this can be found on the marketplace already. And if you're selling a product that already has demand, then customers will look for it. You don't need to do marketing on Etsy. You don't need to post like on Instagram, do crazy TikToks and stuff. You could have a viral hit. It could work out for you, but there's so much traffic on Etsy already that you don't need to do these additional things. So as you can see, I can click on the listing now, and you can still polish up the title here, upload your images. One thing a lot of people don't do, but they need to do, is adjust the thumbnail itself. So whenever you're on the marketplace, the search with everyone else seeing your products, it's a little more zoomed in so that they can actually get an idea of the visual of the actual product instead of that zoomed out aspect right there. You can't really see it, but with it being zoomed in, you can see it. But once again, change up your mock-up a little bit to something a little nicer. You can always use something like ChatGPT to come up with a better description. And then as you can see, you can always change your prices and everything down here as well. So here's another thing that a lot of people don't take advantage of, which is your tags. So you pretty much have your titles, your description, and your tags that's going to help you so that your product is found. But once again, if you're selling a product that you came up with that you don't necessarily know has demand or not, then your product might not be found regardless unless you did some product research prior. Now, if I scroll down some more, here we have a shipping profile right here. So this is the shipping price that the customers will actually be charged. So you can click edit on it and you can actually change the shipping profile so that your shipping price is set to what you want it to be instead of the standard shipping template that Printify published to your actual listing for you. So that's pretty much how you publish your first print-on-demand Etsy listing. All right, now I'm using a tool called Everbee. As you can see, I have all this data, right? All I did was I just went to Etsy, typed in sweatshirt, and I moved on over here, clicked product analytics, and it gave me everything right here. And as you can see, this right here, this is new. They used to not have this trends on this little page right here, which is extremely helpful because now I know if it's something that's selling right now or is sold in the past and it dipped off. For example, this says total sales of 340. This has 340 total sales, but it looks like there's no sales going on recently in comparison to something like this. This is going on right now. This is also something that's just like we might want to take a look at. Also, this one right here, this one's doing fairly consistent at 536 sales. So I'm going to click on this one just to get an idea of what it actually is. Okay, so that's something copyrighted and trademark. That's not something that we would want to sell. But this one right here might be something that we could look into. Feeling kind of, I don't give a F-ish today. So we know this is something that people are actually looking for. Some sarcastic t-shirts, some IDGAF t-shirts. So you may want to look into these types of designs, and now you know how to publish a product on Etsy using Printify. And then now, since customers are searching for this product and it's in your title and description and so forth, then you'll actually get some visibility with your actual product. So that's just a quick rundown of how to use Printify on Etsy. I feel like the more you just kind of click around, the easier it's going to be for you. As long as you know this first process of just submitting a product and publishing the product, everything else just comes with repetition. The more you go into the platform, start clicking things around. Like for example, I don't know what branding is. Let me see what that is. Let me click on branding. Let me see what pops up. Oh, I can include packaging inserts. Oh, I can do neck labels. Oh, I can do gift messages. So just always get lost on platforms you're unaware of. Etsy, Printify, printify, whatever it may be, it doesn't hurt to click something. Whenever you click something, you actually find something out, and then that's how you get more comfortable with certain platforms. If this video helped you out, you want more tutorials like this, it's a really simple tutorial, and I saw in comments and other videos that you guys needed an updated video. I wasn't too sure about making this video, but let me know if it helped out. Comment down below. I have my printify and Never be linked down below for you as well. See you guys on the next one.